Hello, my dear students. A very good morning to all. I hope all of you are fine at your home. This is video 3 of our chapter 1. Let's write a letter. In our previous class, we have learned how to adjust the borders of the letter and also how to adjust the space between the lines of a letter. In today's class, we are going to prepare a greeting card. For that, we'll study how to insert a frame, also how to adjust the size of that frame. That is how to adjust the height and width of the frame. So let's start our today's class. So in this chapter, we have 8 activities. We have already learned the first 4 activities in our previous classes. That is, we have learned how to prepare letters using the word processing software called LibreOffice Writer. Then we have studied how to change the font of the letters. Then how to adjust the borders of the letter, that is borders on left and right side of the letter. Then we have also learned how to adjust the space between the lines in the letter. So in today's class, we are going to prepare a greeting card. So let's study how to prepare a greeting card. We have already prepared a letter that is similar to the letter given in our textbook. That is the letter prepared by the headmaster of the school inviting the parents to the Mother's Day celebration in the school. So we are going to prepare greeting cards using this software to give to the mothers, those who participate in Mother's Day celebration in the school. We have already learned how to prepare greeting cards in our previous classes. We have prepared greeting cards using the entire page. But now we are going to prepare greeting cards in small size. For that, we have to create a frame. How to create a frame? For that, we have to click on this insert menu at the top. From that, we have to select frame. Select this frame. Now a window appears. Here we can give the height and width, the required size of the frame. Let's give 12 centimeters as the width of the frame. Then 10 centimeters as the height of the frame. We can select the required height and width to the frame. So now we have selected 12 centimeters width and 10 centimeters height to the frame. Now we have to click on this OK button at the bottom. Now a frame has been created. Now how to select this frame? For that we have to click on any one of the sides of this frame. So I am going to click on this side. See, the frame is selected. We can see many small squares around this frame on these 4 sides. Now the frame is selected. We can also adjust the size of the frame, that is the height and width of this frame, by clicking on these small squares around this frame and by dragging it. See, now I am going to decrease the size of this frame. Okay, now we have got a small frame. In order to increase the size, we have to click on the squares around this frame. Then we can drag it outwards. If we drag it inwards, the size gets decreased. If we drag it outside, the size of the frame gets increased. So we look how to create a frame once again. For that, we have to open LibreOffice Writer software. Then here at the top side, we have insert menu. Click on this insert menu. From that, we have to select frame. Then a window appears. Here we can give the required measurements, that is width and height of the frame. I am giving 12 centimeters width and 10 centimeters height. After giving the required measurements, we can click on the OK button. Now a frame is created. Now in order to select this frame, we have to click on any one of the 4 sides of this frame. When I click on this side, the frame gets selected. See, we can see small squares around this frame. Now, in order to adjust the size of this frame, we can click on this small squares around the frame and we can drag it inwards or outwards. If we drag it inwards, the size of the frame gets decreased. If we drag it outwards, the size of the frame gets increased. Now let's summarize what we have learned in this class. We have learned one activity, that is preparing a greeting card. For preparing a greeting card, first of all, we have to create a frame. That was our activity for today's class. How did we create a frame? The steps are: step 1, click on Insert menu at the top. Then step 2, select frame. Step 3, give the required width and height of the frame. Then step 4, click on OK button. By following these steps, we can create a frame. Now, how to adjust the size of the frame? We can select a frame by clicking on its sides. Then click on the small squares that appear on the sides of the frame to adjust the width and height of that frame. So in today's class, we have learned how to create a frame to prepare greeting cards, how to adjust the size of that frame, that is, how to adjust the height and width of that frame. I hope all of you have understood what we have studied today. The notes and the steps of the activities given in the slides, you have to write it down in your notebook. Those who have laptops or computers at home, please try to practice these activities at home. Others, no need to worry. You can write down the steps of the activities in your notebook. Then the remaining portions and activities will be taken in next class. So see you in next class. Bye.